Good morning, good morning. I'm coming at you live from the mechanical room in the job that I'm doing. So, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of videos online talking about how, life is hard, life is, stressful, everything's so expensive, the job market is crazy now. And yeah, it is crazy, it is wild. Right now, I'm just currently waiting to have my iPad charged so I can get started with my work that I'm doing. Of course, I have to be on site to do the work, and this is all while I'm trying to work on the side to do a side technology business that I want to eventually become full time. So yeah, it's 2024. We're December. We're halfway through the last month of the year for 2024, and so yeah, everyone's still going through crazy interviews and coming out of college and not being able to get work. And of course, with me being 28 years old, I've had many technology job experiences, help desk, systems administration, to even programming jobs, which led me back into the HVAC field again. But at least thankfully, the HVAC field is in commercial and it's more techy than, going and doing repairs on people's houses or doing repairs of mechanical things in businesses. And so I'd say I'm at least grateful for that. I'm definitely grateful for whenever I was enlisting in the military that, my family encouraged me to go into HVAC instead of doing what I wanted to do and becoming a combat related soldier. Instead of, doing that, I took their decision and was able to still stay local for my duties before I got out, and yeah, now I had something to fall back on whenever I didn't have a tech job anymore and I couldn't get a tech job. Yeah, lost my tech job beginning of, it was around March of 2024, currently this year. And yeah, I went through the same thing. I was laid off and I couldn't get a tech job for a month and a half. Thankfully, I was only laid off for a month and a half. I was without work for a month and a half, and I, got back into working again. But yeah, suffice to say, I am thankful for my family, thankful for my parents for telling me to, get into HVAC, because at least I have work and at least I have, income coming in. Yeah, life is hard, and at least if you can't get the job of your dreams right now, at least you can have something in the meantime to fill in the void, fill in the gap, get money until the job that you want to have comes up. Because unfortunately, not everything in life is going to be about what you want or what you think you deserve. Thankfully, I have plenty of other experiences that are related to this job that allowed me to have a much higher hourly rate than most apprentices usually get. Yeah, this is technically an apprentice job, and I have a starting rate of $34 an hour. I'll just go ahead and say it. And it's way, way higher than most people would get in like a entry level, junior level job. So yeah, if you are unable to find work, you could at least, get some kind of skill, whether it's, a paid apprenticeship. Look for some kind of work that you can do that you can at least fall back on, do some side work on. Heck, maybe you even like it than what you went to school for. There's some people who have went to school, have went to went into the field they went to school for, and they ended up not liking it as much. But I definitely wouldn't recommend, going to school now without first looking into what is a good commodity, what is, highly sought after. Well, really what is highly sought after nowadays is experience. Of course, it's hard to get that experience, and no one will hire you. And no one will hire you because you don't have the experience. But that is to say that, if you do have the desire to do work, the desire to make money in some form or fashion, and you aren't above doing, physical labor, they will not lay you off. Well, they most of the time will not lay you off unless you just suck at your job. If you just cannot do the job, you cannot, live up to the task, then you will get fired. But otherwise, people in the skilled trades are always going to be highly sought after just because the work is hard. It is hard on the body. Of course, there are, others that are, much easier, but it all depends on what you can handle, what you're willing to go through. But in the end, again, there's other people who don't have the wonderful opportunities that others have, and you can only get what you can get. So yeah, we're hoping that next year is going to be a much better year, and hopefully more fruitful with all the new administrations coming out. Of course, I don't rely on them to make any changes to save us from anything, but all I have to say, if you can find a problem in this world that you can solve with your skills, and you can market that out to the world, make some money off of it, at least on the side, until your dream becomes a reality, then there you go. That's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on making mobile apps for businesses and maybe documenting it here from there. But yeah, and that is it. Yeah, let us know what you think.